Hey guys and gals, it's me George, the Shade Tree Fix-It Man, and I'm on my trip, and I'm in Indiana at my brother's house, and I pulled in his yard last night, and we looked under the truck and noticed we had a drip coming down, and I knew that when I had installed my fuel filter that the wire, the plastic connector on the fuel line had gotten broken because it was jammed on in such a way on the other one, and you can see it slid back here now. And amazingly, my fuel mileage was pretty good for the truck, and I didn't notice any leaks until we got here. But the last stop we made, when we came back out, the check engine light came on, and I'm pretty sure that this is the reason why. So because the fuel line is broken and it won't stay in place by itself, obviously, permanently, we're going to do a quickie fix, and I'm going to show you how I'm going to do that. So hold on to your hats, because here we go. I'm going to do the fix, and then I'll show it to you and explain it to you afterwards, because tight quarters under the ear, and not any way for me to hold the camera and do the job at the same time. Well, here's our problem. It wasn't that the line was pulling apart, it's just not making a good seal. So I'm going to have to go to the parts store and see if we can find a little neoprene seal. This one on the bottom is rigid nylon. This one here is a flexible one, and it's just not sealing tight around the tube on the fuel filters, brand new fuel filter. So we're off to the parts store, see if we can find a replacement. Okay, we're back in under here, and the problem was different than what I had thought it was. I had thought it was that the line had slid back, which was not the case. The problem was that the O-ring inside the line actually was a little bit, I don't know, stretched out, I guess you could say. But anyway, it wasn't sealing tight. And I tried a couple of finaglings here and there. Finally went to the parts store, picked up a O-ring kit for fuel lines. These happen to be the orange ones. And I put a new O-ring in there and put it back together. And you see the wire tie that I put on there. That's there because along the way, when I put this filter in originally, where the clip goes on, it actually cracked there. So this will ensure that it can't slide back, and it's clamped down tight on the fittings. And I have run it, and we have no leaks, and I'm good to go, which I'm very thankful for, because I have another 3,000 or 4,000 miles to put on this vehicle over the next 3 weeks. So thanks for following along. And if you put a new fuel filter in your vehicle and put everything back together the way it's supposed to and it still leaks, it just might be that the O-ring has lost its ability to seal. It slid on really easily. And I was a little bit concerned when I put it back together initially. So I thought it didn't fit tight enough, but it wasn't leaking originally. And I drove the 500 or 600 miles, whatever it is, from my home to here in Minnesota, from Minnesota to here in Indiana, without a leak until we stopped for supper. And then I noticed the check engine light came on. When I get to my brother's house, we looked underneath, and there was a puddle. And first my wife said, "Oh, that's just the air conditioner leaking." Well, no, it wasn't the air conditioner, it was gas on the wrong side of the vehicle. So there you have it. I know it wasn't very exciting, but I appreciate you watching, and maybe it'll help somebody else down the road. Bye for now.